Chapter 6 The Crime. One rainy night, Fagin went to see Bill Sikes. I want to talk about that big house outside London. There are many precious things to steal. It's perfect for us. He was very excited. Yes, it's very rich house, said Sikes. But it will be difficult. The house is completely closed at night. There is only small window at the back. It's easy to open, but only a small boy can enter. Oliver is the boy for you, Sykes, said Fagin. He must start working for his bread. The next morning, Oliver found a new pair of shoes near his bed. He was very happy. Tonight you must go to see Bill Sykes, said Fagin. Why? Asked Oliver. Sykes can tell you. Be careful, Oliver. He is a cruel man. Do what he tells you, Fagin said. Oliver was afraid. Nancy came and took Oliver to Sykes. Be good and quiet. Give me your hand, she said. When Sykes saw Oliver, he put his pistol to his head. Do what I say or I will shoot you. Do you hear me? Oliver heard him and was terrified. Now come with me, said Sykes. Sykes and Oliver walked together in the cold fog. After some time, they arrived in the country. They met another thief called Toby Crackit. Oliver walked between the two thieves. Soon they climbed a wall and saw a big country house. The night was cold and foggy. When Oliver saw the country house, he understood their terrible plan. He fell to his knees and said, Please let me go. I don't want to steal. I prefer to die here. Toby Crackit put his hand over Oliver's mouth. Sykes opened a small window at the back of the house. Then he put a pistol to Oliver's head and whispered, Listen, go in through this small window. Then go to the front door, open it, and we will enter the house. Remember, I am watching you and I have a pistol. Oliver went in through the window. He wanted to warn the family, so he started to going upstairs. Sykes cried, Come back! Suddenly there was a light. Oliver saw two men at the top of the stairs. There was a loud noise, light, and some smoke from the pistol. Oliver felt a terrible pain. He was terrified and ran back to small window. Sykes put his arm through the window. He pulled Oliver quickly through the window. Oliver is hurt, said Sykes. Look at the blood. He carried Oliver to the garden wall. Oliver was very cold, and then he saw and heard no more. Hurry, said Toby Crackit. The men and the dogs are following us. Sykes left Oliver at the garden wall. He ran away with Toby Crackit. Two men and their dogs followed them. They were the servants of country house. Do you see anyone, Giles? Asked Mr. Brittles. It's too dark. I can't see anything, said Giles. The two men returned to country house. They didn't see the Oliver's body. Oliver stayed on the cold, wet ground all night.